Hello friends, if you are planning to visit London or you are in London, you must visit London Tower Bridge. London Tower Bridge is undoubtedly one of the most widely recognizable symbol of London. I recently visited inside Tower Bridge, which was a great experience seeing a London icon from another angle. I got to know about 12 best surprising facts about the bridge and what to spot if you visit. Friends, there were initially 50 different designs submitted to build this bridge. This bridge was designed by Horace Jones and John Wolfe. It is said that 848 people were employed at any one time when building the bridge from 1886 to 1894. Sadly, 10 people are known to have died. For example, 20-year-old Richard Bacon fell to his death on the 25th April 1888. London Tower Bridge structure itself is actually 11,000 tons of steel, fronted with concrete, granite, Portland stone and 31 million bricks. Actually, you get a great sense of the steel structure and all the nuts and bolts if you visit inside. Here you can see the top of a bridge. It is made of glass and you can walk over it after paying a nominal charges of 12 euros. One more fact that you must know that there are huge chambers below the bridge. The opening of the bridge used to be operated by hydraulics powered by steam. If you visit the bridge today, you can see the old machinery and boilers used for this process. 3,000 kilos of coals were used every day to power the bridge. Here is the entrance where you can buy a ticket to walk over the overbridge of glass. It is a nice experience. If you are in London, you must share this experience. So we were talking about the power generated by the steam. That steam would turn cogs attached to the back of the bascule. The 1200-ton weights on the bascules would be raised and lowered in huge chambers under the towers to operate the arms, allowing it to open and close. When the tower bridge first opened, it would be raised 20-30 times a day. Today, it averages 2 or 3. And you know what? It is still operated by hydraulics today, but powered instead by electricity. And when not in use to operate the bridge, special towers are run to go inside the bascule chambers, and sometimes concerts and film screenings are held in them. This bridge is owned by a charitable trust, Bridge House Estate. And Bridge House Estate made a lot of money and used these funds to build more bridges. Tower Bridge, Blackfriars Bridge, and acquired Southwark Bridge. And one more very interesting fact. People used to live in the bridge. Up until the early 1900s, the bridge master used to live in the south abutment and his deputy in the north abutment. A house was eventually built in the early 1910 on Tower Bridge Road for the bridge master, and lot of the key bridge workers were housed nearby. One more interesting fact. It used to have its own mortuary. Yes, it's true. Under the north abutment of the bridge, there is a white tiled enclave known as Dead Man's Hole. In the Victorian period, bodies used to regularly wash up here. A mortuary was therefore built here to lay out the bodies, ready to be claimed. It is located behind a wooden door. If you come here, you must see this. And you know what? It is the birthplace of Royal Parachute Regiment. In 1917, a stunt was performed by an eccentric member of the Royal Flying Corps, Thomas Hans Audley Lee. He jumped from the bridge with what was essentially a homemade parachute and landed safely in the Thames. And his aim of demonstrating the effectiveness of parachute was a success, and he was put in charge of the newly formed parachute company. It is still a question that London's highest red light district is the London Tower Bridge. When the bridge first opened, it was thought that people walking over would not want to wait for the bridge to open. The towers and walkways were therefore open for foot traffic. The bridge was always quick to open and close, however, 60 seconds to fully open, and the walkways were rarely used. The walkways were closed in 1910 right up until 1984. Some people say that it is due to them getting a reputation for prostitution and pickpocketing, although there is potentially no truth to this. Now, you can walk across the western walkway as part of Inside Tower Bridge experience. It has a glass floor that looks right down to the road. One more thing that you must notice when you are walking over it. As you walk towards Tower Bridge from the northern approach, you will notice something a bit strange. One of the lampposts is missing a lamp. That is because it is not actually a lamppost. It is a chimney. It used to link to a coal fire in the guard's room underneath. But since 1956, Clean Air Act passed and it has gone unused. When I walked here, I heard a story. A bus once tried to jump the gap. Yes, on 30th of December 1952, a watchman forgot to stop traffic as the bridge opened. Albert Gunter, a driver of the 78 bus, was on the south side. As the bridge started to open, he decided to accelerate. It was a 6 feet drop onto the north section of the bridge, but he cleared it and landed relatively safely. The driver broke his leg and 12 passengers sustained minor injuries. Albert was given a day off and a €10 bonus for his bravery. Isn't it very nice story? And one more fact I am going to tell you that Tower Bridge was an anti-aircraft station in WW1. The height of the two towers on the bridge were unlisted for defense in both World Wars. In World War I, a 3-inch gun was mounted on a platform above the roof of the easterly footbridge between the towers. During the biggest air raid of WW1 on the 19th May 1918, it shot down a German Gotha fighter. This was the only German machine shot down in London during WW1. And in the Second World War, it was also used. This time, an observation post. If you are planning to go Europe and planning to go London, you must visit Tower Bridge. It is always at the top of every London traveler's list, and the stunning wonder of British architecture and engineering never fails to amaze. Constructed over 120 years ago, it spans over 244 meters and was built by City of London to help people cross the river without blocking water traffic. With a stroke of luck, you will be able to watch the bridge split in two or allow larger boats to pass between its towers unhindered. In recent years, the high-level walkways have been reopened for tourists to enjoy stunning views of London and enjoy an exhibit detailing the history of the bridge. If you are here, you must visit the Tower of London and must take London's watership experience here. After crossing the road, you must visit the Borough Market, which is the oldest market of London and very popular. So make plans and visit London, and I am posting whatever I see. I am planning to go to the Scotland, Germany and other places of Europe. I will try to post as many videos as I can. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe so you would never miss my video.